Hi, I came here to share with you my 2023 lineup, everything I've used. I'll go flip through most of these stuff. So let's just start. So this A5 stays in my office and it's notebook that I've been using for a few years actually now. I'm just going to do some quick flip through like this because this one has addresses of people and everything. Because a while back I was taking orders through inboxes and I will always write everything someone ordered, but it has also my letter orders, like ready to ship voting that I put on Instagram. I did this printable from graffiti paper. Sometimes I even used it to plan out my weeks or plan out my web page. Let me find a page where I was planning my week. See, like this, I would do like time tracking and do the July spread. So yeah, I have everything and anything here, and this one stays in my office. It's not used all the time. It's just used from time to time when needed. So every year for like, I think since 2017 or 17 I think, I was using Hobonichi Weeks as my main planner. In 2023, of course, I started with Hobonichi Weeks again. I always start in December, but this was the first year that I abandoned it. This is how I'm using. I wasn't big on monthly layouts, as you can see, and my weekly layouts were usually quite simple. To-do list stuff here, running. Oh my god. My weekly pages are usually quite simple. Day sensitive stuff, appointments, meetings, anything goes here. Running to-do list goes here. Sometimes I play with meal planning and stuff like that. And now that I watch it, I love it, but I don't know why. In July, I decided to move out of my weeks. But it was going fine, of course, with Katarina being really small baby. Some days were totally skipped. I wasn't planning much because there wasn't much to plan. And I was still on my maternity leave. So yeah, I was just writing stuff, to-do lists, shopping lists, birthdays we had to go, etc. And in June, I already started not planning or not using it at all. And in July, I decided to abandon my weeks. My notes pages are some like quick notes, tracking my money spending, inbox stuff I was experimenting with. I'm trying to not like show you some sensitive stuff, but there isn't much. I never used the notes pages much, to be honest. So in July, I abandoned everything I was using and I went into the blank notebook in weeks size, and it was B6 Stalogy cut down to the week size. Let me just check. I think before that I moved into my Stalogy B6. And my B6 Stalogy, this is from 2019. I remember these notes from one workshop that I was attending. And since then it was used as a bullet journal, as learning notebook when I was learning or listening something, brainstorming when I was working with a social media account for one. I was like, again, bullet journaling in it. You can see quite like, I was still at uni here. I was using stickers from, these are from Happy Scrappy. And classic monthly layout with tracker on the left and doing monthly appointments on the right. So this is like, I'm maybe 2020. Here is planning our wedding. and just using it like when needed. I really come and go from this as I want. Again, bullet journaling in it. But I really love flipping through this notebook because it has so many memories. This is when I was opening my business officially. This is like the online class I had on dietitian in pregnancy, research for work, again, work stuff, pregnancy stuff. You can clearly see I was just using like August 2022 printables from, I think, Paper Test Design, or this was collab with Aloe. Yeah, PTD with Planning with Aloe. Experimenting with GTD method. Again, bullet journaling. I think I even made mistake this month. Yeah, this was 2022. Yeah, I'm okay. Again, bullet journaling. June 2023. Yeah, you saw that I was abandoning my Hobonichi weeks in June 2023. So I was using B6 as bullet journal. And I just do quick like small weekly layout and running to the list. Almost simple as weeks and the same layout as weeks. So I had some ready to ship orders that I had to do. This is July. You see the July starting, and I abandoned the B6 and moved into the B6 cut down to the week size. So this notebook is also old. I have the clear cover from Hobonichi on it. I have some pictures at the beginning. This is also old notebook because I was using it before. I had some like lists and notes here. And in July 2023, I decided to start using as my main planner. It's quite simple. Again, bullet journal style. Standard monthly layout, but I don't do it on the left, the days of the month. I do it in the middle, so I can do work stuff on the left and personal stuff on the right. I always leave some pages at the beginning empty for some notes for work that I have to do. So this is filled out throughout the month. And again, simple weekly layout with the days here and running to-do lists. I wrote here everything and anything. When I was using this, I was using only this at this time. I didn't have separate work planner. So it had both my personal and work stuff here. We are coming to August. I was already working here and everything. We were sick here, as you can see. So not much planned. September. In September, I tried to brainstorm my 2024 lineup. And in September, I added my work planner that I forgot to put here, of course. I'll show you a bit later. So in September, I added my work planner. And then my main planner was starting to have mostly personal stuff and just some work stuff that I had to always have with me. But more and more with time, I started moving work stuff to the work planner and leaving this just for the main planner. So this is the October. Again, just some work notes, because if someone emails me or DMs me and I don't have work planner with me, or for whatever reason, I will just write a name here or notes here so I can come back to it when needed. So again, I do have some work notes and just write people here, but I don't write details about their orders like I did before. I just write the names so I have them there. And I think we're coming to the November. It's quite simple. I love it. It's what works for me. The only reason that I want to move into dated notebook for 2024 is because I don't have next month here. I need to write it. I don't have next week here. I'm the one who has to do it. So I like to have it because sometimes I have to write stuff in advance. And I don't in bullet journaling, I don't predicting where something will be. So yeah, right now I need to, like, this is the current week, and I need to do the next week and this page and everything. So yeah, I do it quickly. It doesn't take long, but I still like to have. So for 2024, I'll be moving into Sterling Ink Weeks Horizontal Compact Planner. And in September, I added the work planner. I went with PlannerMonkeyCo Freely Planner in B6 that has 12 undated monthly grids. I realized that for work, I need to start using monthly grids. I was never big on monthlies before, but I realized that it's good to track my progress with work and plan my work. So these are like September, October, and current November. I think I never used monthlies more than here, and I love it. And this notebook is Tomo River paper. It has grid, I think 4 or 5 millimeter grid, 4 millimeter grid. And it has 12 undated monthly, so you can start using it whenever you want. And after that, you just have empty pages, which works perfectly for my like work bullet journal. So again, in all my planners, I usually do like bullet journaling system. So I like to have the freedom, I like having pre-printed layout, but I like the freedom of emptiness of it, so I can use it as I want. Again, similar layout at the beginning and notes about the orders. Here I wrote everything and anything. I brainstormed how I'm going to do the customs, people's orders, every note's details go here if needed, if they're not printed on the paper. Web stuff I need to like still do. Drawings, when someone like Lillian had a drawing of her, so I drew it here so I don't have to open my phone and search our inbox when I was working on her cover. I was tracking how many ready to ships I did. The first opening of the customs, people were sending me messages, can I see this letter with this? I wrote everything here because again, keeping up with inbox and people and messages too hard. This way I can easily just do it. I can write it here, and when I come to the studio, I easily open it, find the person's name, find which letters they want to see, and just send them. Here I decided that for 2024 I might experiment with vertical, because I had the idea of using Sterling Ink B6 vertical. B6 is my jam size, especially like because it has enough room and it's not too big as A5. So yeah, I like it. I'm not big on using timely stuff, and these stuff up here are just to do. They're not like day specific. These are my working hours because I wanted to track how much I work at the studio, how much I work from home online, and my progress. And I have a whole idea, but I'm gonna share that when my B6 arrives. So yeah, just experiment. Again, order notes. Then I did this layout to experiment if I can do it still in some empty notebook like here. Bullet journaling style and time track here. But I like this one better. So again, I did it for this week. Here are some just notes, second batch of customs. This is the voting from stories that you all voted which size and style you want for ready to ship. And this is the current week. I have this posted. This one is skipping from a few pages already. And again, to-do list, nothing day specific, just writing stuff and crossing off. And writing some new stuff or trying to sample some new letters. And that's it. But again, for 2024, I know I can always come back to this and I will use it the heck out of it for the last 2 months. I already spent a third of notebook, I think. So I'll probably fill it past half in rest of the November, December, especially because I'll have big ready to ship restock. So again, I had an idea how to use the B6 Sterling and all the pages at the beginning, but I'm gonna share that when I get it, so I can pre-plan it in it. And the passport, I just wanted to show you the current setup. I did this for a trip, the wallet insert, and 3 freckle designs empty notebook that I use for anything and everything. I've decided not to carry my main planner everywhere with me because, let's be honest, I don't need it. So I just carry this one with me. If I need to write something down, I can. And then transfer it to my main planners. And in 2022, my dear Jackie sent me the A6 Hobo. And I started using it as a journal. It's mostly private, so I'm not gonna flip through much. But I just wanted to let you know that I have it because I think only people from Patreon knows I have it. And I do quick journaling or I do some photos inside. So yeah, it chunk up a bit even though I'm not using it daily. I need to become better with that. And I have it in Hobonichi Weeks cover because I really liked this design. Last stuff I have to show you is sometimes this year I've decided to try Paper Test Design weekly notebook. And I did it only for work. I think, yeah, in March. So I just started planning like my Patreon stuff, work stuff. I started using monthlies. But I wasn't like, I was trying to track work hours here, plan Patreon work, stuff like that. I use it really loosely and messy and on and off. But I think the reason why this didn't work out for me totally, like I can fit a lot here because it has weekly and it has the empty pages in back that I use for like orders and notes, as you can see. But I think this didn't work for me because, like I said, I like loosely layouts. I like freedom in my layout, and this one has really pre-structured layout. You can still use it in any way you like, but it has like this box, this box, this box, this box. It has a box here. It has a line here. So in my eyes, I see like writing 2 different categories on the left and on the right. I see this for like time tracking and stuff like that. I have 4 boxes for 4 different categories. So it's both pro and con for me, if that makes any sense to you. So I did try to like do work stuff, sewing stuff, shipping stuff, invoices, like do different sides on different stuff on different sides, but it just didn't work out in the end. But again, this was before my restart in July. Maybe that was the problem, because before that I was in all of this. I was a mess. I was using Passport, Weeks, B6, this, like it was just a lot. And I'm glad I did the restart of my system. I'm glad I did like, I'm glad I did the restart for my system. I'm glad I like stepped back, removed everything, went with just blank notebook, because like each month I was testing myself, I was testing my system, and each month I was experimenting what I need. That's how in September I decided that I need separate work planner, and it's a good idea because I don't want to overwhelm my main planner, let's call it like that. So yeah, that's 2023. When my planners for 2024 arrive, I will show it to you. I will show them to you, but it will be the week size, the B6 and the Passport. A6 already arrived, the Hobonichi for journaling. And yeah, that's it. Hope you like this video. Let me know what you tried in 2023, what worked, what didn't work, and everything. And talk to you soon. Bye.